Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now we are experiencing power blackout, that's why the quality of our video won't be that much good, but we have to do this. Now, the death of the young teacher Alberto Jang can be compared to a play that was written in a book, Kifo Kisimani. When you listen to the discussion that the playwright was focusing on as far as, killing someone, but trying to bring in other issues in an attempt to claim that the person killed himself. This is a true act in Kifo Kisimani.
Tumemkamata mshukiwa. Hiyo hatua ya kwanza. Ya pili, ni lazima auawe kwa kudhalilisha utawala wa Mtemi Bokono mitandaoni. Na kifo chake ni lazima kiwe cha kuaminika kwa wanabutaki. Niko na wazo nzuri. Ripoti iandikwa kwamba mshukiwa alijiua katika seli kwa kugongesha kichwa chake kwenye ukuta. Hilo ni wazo nzuri. Hiyo.
Today, the CS for Interior Kipchumba Murkomen, the IG of Police and DCI are appearing before the Senate, and this was after yesterday summon. But before this summon, which I want us to look into, by the way, the CIS Senator Oburu Odinga was demanding that the senior police officers are the people who should actually be taking responsibility, but not the junior officers. To that extent, he was pointing at the Deputy Inspector General yesterday. So the issue of beating around the bush is no longer here nor there. These are the words from Senator Oburu Odinga as far as the killing of the young teacher is concerned.
It is very sad, Mr. Speaker, when we see any injustice rearing its head again. Mr. Speaker, it is not the small boys. It must be the big boys who organize this kind of a thing. Me, I've never heard, Mr. Speaker, I've never heard that somebody can be charged for making somebody infamous. I don't know what a senior police officer, what type of fame a senior police officer wants to be. Where is he going with that fame? And Mr. Speaker, fame is something you can take to a civil court. Somebody does not have to be arrested and put in cell because he has made somebody infamous. Mr. Speaker, I have even seen in this country pictures where people are putting the president in the cells. And they are never arrested, Mr. Speaker. Is this police officer even bigger than the president? Why can he not be arrested and interrogated, Mr. Speaker, if we don't tackle this particular case up to the end, Mr. Speaker? Kenyans will not believe us. Kenyans will not believe that even as leaders we are serious. Because I come from that region. What am I going to tell the people of Homa Bay when I go there that we are in broad-based government?
According to Oburu Odinga, this is not a young boy's play. This case is involving senior officers, and therefore he's proposing that the DIG should be arrested and be interrogated, when necessary prosecuted. Again, I listened to the Senator Ojwang also reacting to this issue when Kipchumba Murkomen, IG and DCI appeared before them. He is demanding that they take oath, because this is not a play they are going to do here. They should be speaking or responding under an oath, such that they can take responsibility just in case of anything. So this is not just a joke, it's a serious matter. And therefore, Murkomen, DCI, and IG must take an oath. That is how serious the Senate is now taking this matter.
Mr. Speaker, as a senator of Homa Bay, where the gentleman who was killed by the police comes from, I'm concerned if you are going to prosecute this like a Kamkunji. Mr. Speaker, please give us the assurance that we shall go pursuant to Article 125 of the Constitution and examine the witnesses on oath. Because, Mr. Speaker, if we go the Kamkunji route, we are going to get political statements. We are going to be told people hit their heads on walls, and there'll be no consequences. So, Mr. Speaker, please, you have given directions that the House has been suspended, but please, let's enforce the issue of oath. That will give some comfort to the people of Homa Bay, to the parents, to the people who are watching, and will bind the witnesses to tell us the truth and nothing but the truth, because the consequences of that would be contempt of parliament, perjury, and those are criminal offenses. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I also listened to Senator Aaron Cheriot, who is actually the majority leader and a man who comes from the same region with the DIG, who is the suspect here. Majority of Kenyans are suspecting DIG. The police force want to focus on the junior officers who are maybe acting under instructions from their senior. So yes, they have to take responsibility, but then where were instructions coming from? According to Aaron Cheriot, the Deputy Inspector General should have resigned or at least step aside to allow clear investigation and true finding to come out. It was heartbreaking to see the DIG standing next to IG during a press in reaction or in response to the death of Alberto Jang. Yet he is the complainant in this matter. Niliona the CNN journalist asking a question, that is Larry Madoyo, that if I make a complaint about someone, then that person got arrested and they end up dying, who should be the suspect here? The complainant or who? Yona akiuliza hiyo swali. But Aaron Cheriot anasema hata kama ujamani rafiki yake, he must step aside.
There's very little that we know. I think to the best of my knowledge, Mr. Speaker, I've only seen the names of the officers who were on duty at the Central Police Station. Up to now, nobody knows who are the officers that picked young Alberto Jang from Migori. How he was driven, what was his status when he arrived at Central Police Station. Those are things which, as a leader, you want to know, Mr. Speaker, so that you begin to appreciate the things that are before us. It is important to also hear from the Police Service Commission, Mr. Speaker, because there's a particular complex matter of the Deputy Inspector General, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Langat is a gentleman I know, a very diligent officer, but he finds himself in a situation that I don't envy. When you're the deputy of an institution and you make a complaint, which is the right thing to do, that when you feel your rights have been violated, you make a complaint. But unfortunately, the situation gets complicated by the fact that officers who report to him went and picked this particular young man, and that particular young man died under very mysterious circumstances. Mr. Speaker, it would have been neater if it was up to me to advise Mr. Langat that nobody has said that you're guilty, but for the country to appreciate, and for myself, even as your friend, to appreciate and be clear of my conscience that what really happened, that you step aside until investigations are concluded, Mr. Speaker, so that we appreciate and we know what really happened. Otherwise, as it is, no person of good conscience, even if you are to remain and stand firm and the things that are being said about it, absolving you, but that is just, it's not in my place. It's the chairperson of the Police Service Commission to tell us how such matters are to be handled, Mr. Speaker. If it was a separate institution that was handling, then by very well reporting and making reports Mr. Speaker, about what happened, people will have appreciated that he did the right thing. I don't want to indulge, Mr. Speaker, into the pros and the cons of what is before.
Now, the truth is that in a working democracy, CS Kipchumba Murkomen could have resigned. The IG of police, as we're speaking today, could have resigned. DCI also, sorry for that, DCI also should have resigned. And of course, the Deputy Inspector General should have been arrested together with the people who were involved one-on-one in arresting the victim who is now dead. But does our democracy really work? I don't think so. To some extent not. That's why these people are still here. They have the guts to get even in a press conference where they are the suspects. It is very sad. I don't know your views up to there, but please let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video. But please let us meet in the comment section. Drop your comment there. Tell me what you think about the scenarios going on.